Back in the 80s, the World Wrestling Federation, now known as World Wrestling Entertainment, was a grabtastic slam-stravaganza crammed with classic characters and legendary storylines. And Andre the Giant was the atlas holding it all up. The 500-plus pound Andre dwarfed even the most enormous of his fellow athletes. According to Sports Illustrated, one of his hands could engulf a 12-ounce beer can, and his wrists were thicker than most men's ankles. The Giant dominated wrestling for decades, but he also battled perpetually gained body mass and debilitating health problems. Meanwhile, the strain of fame destroyed him mentally. Here's the tragic real-life story of Andre the Giant.
He is said to be the largest and highest paid and best known wrestler in the entire world. Please welcome Andre the Giant.
Biggest in the business. By every measure, Andre the Giant was a whole lot of man. Besides size, he possessed unfathomable strength and a voice deeper than the ocean.
I'm not supernatural, I just myself.
Born Rene Roussimoff on a farm in the French Alps in 1946, Andre grew to be 7'4", according to the WWE, though he was likely closer to 6'11". Andre never lifted weights, yet acquaintances alleged he could lift trees and overpower 1,000-pound cows. For fun, he would occasionally wedge his friends' cars in between buildings. Hitting the big time. Andre left home at age 14 and dove into wrestling at 16. By the 70s, he was the most renowned wrestler on Earth, according to the Los Angeles Times. Then, in 1973, the father of current WWE owner Vince McMahon branded him Andre the Giant. Sports Illustrated's Terry Todd, who traveled with Andre, observed, "Going through a revolving door, he had to bend and take tiny shuffling steps to make the door revolve. He bent himself like a contortionist to fit in taxis, and hotel bathrooms left him with no room to bathe." Andre wasn't just larger than life, he was larger than daily life. The Eighth Wonder. Though the WWF dubbed him the Eighth Wonder of the world orbited Andre like a planet. The Giant revealed in one interview, "I would give much money to be able to spend 1 day per week as a man of regular size." Acromegaly, the cause of his size, gave him an unusual visage and made him the perfect target for bullying. Hall of Famer Bret Hart witnessed grannies curse Andre out for declining to sign autographs. And Mean Gene Okerlund said the Giant would cry because of all the teasing he endured. Andre eventually found refuge in the QVC channel. Per CBS Sports, it allowed him to shop without attracting unwanted audiences. Raising the bar tab. According to co-workers, Andre's liver swam in an ocean of booze. USA Today reported that ex-wrestler Gerald Briscoe claimed the Giant downed 6 bottles of wine before matches. And Modern Drunkard magazine reported he racked up a $40,000 hotel bar tab while filming The Princess Bride. In an interview with David Letterman, Andre admitted,
"Is it true that you in one sitting drank 117 beers?
Yes.
But as CBS Sports revealed, Andre was living in pain. Years of wrestling and arduous travel ravaged his body, and his disorder caused his bones and joints to thicken, inflicting further stress. Pharmaceutical solutions existed, but he refused to take them. The Princess Bride. As filming for The Princess Bride began, Andre transformed into the lovable Fezzik. William Goldman, who authored both the screenplay and the book that inspired it, told CNN it was the only casting choice he specifically envisioned while writing the script.
It's not my fault being the biggest and the strongest. I don't even exercise.
Andre was so good in the role, it seemed inconceivable that he wasn't already a Hollywood heavyweight. No Small Parts reported Andre had previously played monsters, but The Princess Bride emphasized his humanity and allowed his personality to shine. Co-star Cary Elwes, who played Wesley, called him a real gentle giant who would give you the shirt off his back. A Titan's Twilight. During his incredible career, Andre battled many beasts. He knocked out the great Gorilla Monsoon, nearly flattened Harley Race, and defeated Hulk Hogan. But the Giant's biggest opponent was time. At age 23, Andre learned he could die by age 40, according to friend Jackie McCauley. She told CBS Sports that Japanese doctors offered to operate on him before time ran out, but the Giant declined. 20 years later, Andre's knees were buckling, and he was becoming entombed in his body. As the Los Angeles Times detailed, by the early 90s, he was immobile. Once a titan who carried the wrestling world, Andre now needed others to do the heavy lifting. WrestleMania in the Sky. In January 1993, Andre returned to France to attend his father's funeral, and on January 27th, the Giant's gentle heart stopped beating. He was 46. The Los Angeles Times reported Andre wanted to be cremated and for his ashes to be spread over his North Carolina ranch. But no crematorium in France could handle a man of his magnitude. So best friends Jackie McCauley and Frenchie Bernard flew his body to the States, where it was reduced to 17 pounds of ashes, according to Bleacher Report.
When you got one true friend like him, that's all you need in this world, a true friend.
Andre named 3 people in his will: Jackie, Frenchie, and his daughter Robin. He signed it not as Andre, but as A. Roussimoff, a man who caught everyone's eye, but who few people really saw. Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.